voices inside my head. See voices behind the wall, uplifting the underdog. We fighting above the law.
Make sure my volume is off.
Hello, everybody.
Every day.
Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday. Cher is dressed up for no reason at all. No, I'm just kidding, but for all of you. Okay, I have slow mode on, just so you know, and I'm cold. So, who sent us these again?
Under Your Scars.
Under Your Scars, by the way. I tried to put my ring above it, but my one is too big. The other one I can put over top of here. I look like a gangster. But anyway, I love these things. Thank you. Because I'm cold. White Rabbit. White Rabbit is my special guest tomorrow night. We just quickly planned the show. Well, we kind of been talking most throughout the day. Dalen, Natasha Taps. Natasha, my sister. I opened your messages and didn't reply. I'm so sorry. I turned my phone off actually for a little while and just focus on me for like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
There you go.
Hey Peaches. Hey Mama checking. True crime loving bond. So you're not blocked if you go to right. I have it set to 70 seconds. So if you try to chat before 70 seconds is up in between chats, it's gonna look like you're blocked, but you are not.
I think it says.
Yeah, sometimes it says, but I don't. Sometimes it's really quick because there's times where in other people's chats who do the same, I don't see where it pops up how long. So it might depend. Thank you. Hey Lola. I quick put this on because I'm gonna try and put this on every time when we do a show talking about summer. Because I had bought this for Candus, who didn't want it because she said it looked like dollar store jewelry. And I actually had it, I reached out to someone who hand makes her jewelry, and I specifically asked for this one to be made for Candus. And when I found out that she was burning things that people were sending her and everything, then I heard she was talking shit about the necklace I got. Looks like a cheap dollar store one. Actually, let me give the company a shout out quick because she's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It's Highway Hippie Jewelry, handcrafted, custom-made jewelry, and it's Haley Mathis. Oh, like Matthias. So she's got a website, and I'll make sure to put it in the description. Move my freaking fingers so maybe you guys can... Okay, Cher doesn't camera good. Wait, can you see it? highwayhippiejewelry.com, highwayhippiejewelry@gmail.com. Go to that website. You might still see this on there. She made... At the time, she was out and remade this one, specifically when I emailed her. So anyways, she does really good. And I think this was with shipping and everything. I paid under $20, if I'm not mistaken. She only charged me $15 maybe for the necklace. I think I paid a few dollars for shipping. And I had this fairly quickly. She got it out to me. So again, I would check her out. She makes beautiful stuff. And you can also, if you need anything tweaked a certain way, like you like one of her necklaces on her website, but you maybe want something added, she'll do that for you. Oh, car, where to start? Where do we even start?
I know where I'll start.
You guys, okay, what?
How many of y'all glorious mama jammas saw my video today?
I helped with your video. How many of you glorious Mama Jammas seen that thumbnail, though?
Yeah, I had her make the thumbnail because she's awesome at it.
Hey, Seth.
But yeah, I'm just so glad to be back with a computer that works well. Like, I recorded, edited, and uploaded that video in 2 hours.
He was super excited. He was like, holy shit, babe.
Yeah.
This computer is awesome. He's been just like a little kid running around. He's like, what can I edit now? What can I do now? I'm going to make another Ronnie Lawson funny video. I'll put it on TikTok. Babe, will you drop that? I forget to share our TikTok, you guys. Timmy Ayo. You guys loved it. He's been wanting to do that video for a long time. And the good thing about it is We seem to be on, well, Reverend Donna called a carousel. In her vision, we seem to be on a carousel. It's like circling, just regurgitating round and round and round and round. So he's not too late on the video. We still need it. Thank you, Lil Wing.
Well, if you want to check us out on TikTok, here is... Prairie Dog Voices. That's it there.
No clue about TikTok, neither do we. We're learning. Is
Yeah, we had one before. Things went haywire, so we got rid of it. But yeah, we got it again.
Oh.
And once we get the hang of that, maybe we'll do up an Instagram too.
What?
Yeah, because you can link them all. You
Okay.
can link it. You can link the Instagram
Who's
through TikTok
running
and
Instagram
YouTube.
now? Now you with them holes on there.
No,
No.
I'll be you.
No, what?
I'm not allowed. It's like, no, too many hoes.
There's hoes everywhere. I can't even open up TikTok without boobs in my face. I'm like, what the
There's some
freak?
hoes in this house. There's some hoes in this house. There's some hoes in this house.
So, my kids will help us run it though.
Yeah.
Really? So what I done today is I actually started my dad a channel, and the tablet is out on the way to him
Was sent today.
today. He's gonna be so excited. So I went ahead and started him up a channel. We're gonna upload. I think his first uploads we'll upload on there his conversations, what we have of him talking with Don and Candus, just to start. And his channel is under my stuff, so I'll be able to monitor my father, the chat, the comments, and all of that, because he didn't really want to do that. He just wanted to be able to come on here and see me and what I was doing. But I went and made the channel because he has a lot to say and wants to help too. So we'll be around him eventually, going back and forth, us there, him here, whatever, and he'll learn it. He's already learning little bits, like how to look at pictures while he's at the phone at the same time. Little baby steps.
Yep, he'll get it.
Yeah. White Rabbit. I'm just tired of being freaking, like, nobody's gonna take this Cher and run with it and make memes with this. It's not fair. Shooby Mom!
Shooby Mom. Oh, and who was, I don't want to say her real name. Who was that other thing supposed to go out to today?
Broken Dishes.
Broken Dishes, if you're watching, I took
The goodies.
took the goodies to there, but we're having issues, or they were having issues to send anything internationally. They were supposed to call me back. I don't know if they got it figured out. I'll try again tomorrow. But yeah, that's going to get on the way soon too.
It is probably the darn trucker situation.
I don't know.
I hear the the neighbor's kids are freaking out, man.
Yeah, man. They're pretty quiet, but every once
No,
in a
yeah,
while.
they are. That bird is more annoying than them kids sometimes.
Oh, that bird.
Freaking A. Okay. Let's get into what do you call it? The nitty gritty, meat and potatoes. Let's get into the Grandus of things. Okay. So, do you guys feel that Grandma's interview was helpful? Where should I look? Here at myself? Should I look here at y'all?
That way we're talking to you. Hi.
Because I'm like looking at myself
Hello.
like, damn, she's beautiful. I want to look at her. But then I'm like, I probably look like I'm crooked-eyed or whatever they call it.
Yeah, I
Is
know.
she cross-eyed? Did you hit her upside the head with a frying pan?
I'm going to remake a computer desk, and I'm going to have the camera underneath the monitor, so we'll be looking like this instead of looking like this or like this.
This feels weird.
But yeah, that's the best place to look. It's hard to do that because then you can't see the chat.
How about if we look?
What's
Can I
like
look
what-
at the screen? I'm just trying to look at myself. I look pretty today. I'm
do.
like a little doll. Just kidding. Okay.
She hibbing my digit.
Okay, moving along now. Do we think that was? Do we think that?
Oh my god, I might bleed. That was a palm strike. Oh, there she goes. I was leaning in as she was pushing up. I don't know what the hell happened. Yeah, she got me good that time. Oh, they'll run with everything. A Cobra Kai strike. I'm surprised. Like, I've broken my nose like 3 times, and once really bad. I don't know if I ever told that story, but anyways, yeah. Like, if you just flick my nose, I'll bleed a little. So I'm surprised I didn't actually.
You know what's funny is
You-
my nose is the same way. I've had a sock thrown at my nose before I got a bloody nose.
I did that to a buddy of mine. We had a sock war. We're throwing balled up socks at each other, and I cranked him right in the face, and whoa, he bled. Of course, I whipped that sock ball too.
You guys, I did okay. What were we saying? Okay, Grandus, helpful, not helpful. I'm looking over here now. Helpful or not helpful to her daughter and what she's been saying for the past almost 9 months now. See, I'm gonna look here because the chat is here.
Yeah.
I'm not right here, but
I think it's helpful as far as information wise because her recollection of events is different than everyone else's. So it's more things to go through. Like there's more information to look at least. So I don't know.
I think she did her daughter a disservice, and I think law enforcement is probably like they're no dummies. They heard what we heard. I want to pull up that news interview with Candus and Dawn. That's what we're going to look at first. We're going to pull up the original from June 18th, the first news interview, the interview most of us, actually, yeah, if not all of us, learned about Dawn and Candus Wells / Bly / Harrer.
You know what's funny? When I type in Dawn and Candus Wells, Dawn and Candus Wells YouTube channel, Dawn and Candus Wells fighting, Dawn and Candus Wells drunk. Those are the first 3.
The third one in when you type in Dawn and Candus Wells is Dawn and Candus Wells drunk. Number 3rd. That's crazy. Thank you, Bailey.
I don't know if there's going to be...
So I think it'll probably be on WJHL.
Maybe we should do that.
Yeah. So it's going to be... Yep.
We'll just try to
Rewind.
get on a good pace.
Yeah. Let's skip down. 1 second, peeps. Okay. Let's have to do that. Okay. You ready to play it?
Let's go back to the beginning.
Yeah, back to basics.
A lot. I know she didn't walk away from this property by herself or off this yard by her swing. I feel in my heart that somebody has came up here and took her, has lured her away from here. Me and my mother and her were planting flowers. And we went in after we got done washing our hands, and she got a piece of candy from Grandma, and she wanted to go back over and see her brothers. And I said, okay, and I walked her all the way over to the porch. And I watched her walk into the kitchen where the boys were watching TV. And I told the boys, I said, watch Summer, I'll be back. And within 2 minutes I came back. And I asked the boys where their sister was, and they said, she went downstairs, Mom, to play with her toys in the playroom. I said, okay. And I yelled downstairs for a couple.
Okay. Hey, killer. Okay. We actually just got told by Grandma that that's not how the events happened to Grandma. So she says that they went there, she fixed her knee brace. Summer wanted a piece of candy from Grandma, and then, you know, they really quickly, Grandma was bothering her. If we pull up Chris McDonough's interview, she says, like, my mom was very, like, let's go, we got to get this done. So that was a very matter-of-fact thing to say. Like we put the groceries away, my mom was like, we got to get this done right now. We have to plant these flowers right now. It was all in a huff about it. Grandma's saying, we got home, I put the groceries away, and then I went to sleep because I got a shot of some pain meds at the hospital, and like, already, Grandus, hello, you just blew up your daughter's original story in that one part alone. In the one part alone right there. You already contradicted. It's a different story. So when did you go to sleep? And I always said Grandma was not at that water hole.
A couple times, and I didn't get no answer, which was unusual because usually she always answers me. And so I went down there to check, and she was nowhere in sight. She was just gone. I don't go on walks around here or runs because I'm scared of the bears and snakes and even the coyotes that are around here. Well, whoever has my daughter, I pray and hope that they have not harmed her and they bring her back to us safe and sound.
Just go to the FBI, the police, and clear it up. I mean, I don't know, it seems kind of elusive.
It's really strange that I've never seen this truck, and I've never heard of it until just recently. But I wish they would come forward and explain themselves. I mean, if you're not a suspect, at least come forward and say what you've seen.
Okay, you're right. Grandma had... That's the first phone call I ever had with Grandus, was when Emma had had the Facebook conversations with Grandus. And welcome to the Crazy Train list. Choo-choo! So, what was I saying? Okay. Yes, okay, leaked to Emma. Okay, so, and Emma was like, yeah, I had this interview, but then Grandma, Candus and Dawn freaked out. They called me. That's one of the times where Candus was nice to me because she wanted me to help and say that it wasn't her mom doing the, talking with Emma, True Crime Stories Obsessed channel. That was Grandus. And it's the same story she got, that she went home and when she got there, she went to sleep. So you see, and then they called me in a frenzy, and the grandma that you see on the interview yesterday is not the same grandma that I had phone conversations with. That's not the same woman at all that I had conversations with. So it was, F you, no, that's not me. You used to say that, it's a lie and whatever. People hacked her account. And I'm like, I'm not saying that her Facebook was hacked, because I'm not saying that. Like, that's where I should have told him I wasn't going to say that she'd been hacked. Because at first I was like, before Grandma got on the phone, I said, does your mom go on Facebook? Does she have a Facebook account that she uses? Candus said, yes. I said, okay. What is her profile picture? I'm looking for her right now to make sure and verify if it's really her, because I can see from Emma, True Crime Stories Obsessed, I can see the profile Facebook picture. And I didn't tell her what the picture was. I said, what is the one that your mom uses currently? What is the picture? And she described to me the exact fucking picture I was looking at. So, and then, so I was like, oh, okay. So then they were like, it's not my mom. Da, da, da. I was like, okay, fuck you. So then you guys know what I did. I went live and I was like, that's not her mom. That's somebody else that used to maybe be able to get in the account. They tried to blame it on the chick who started the GoFundMe at the beginning and everything. So it's lies all around, all the time with them. It's just unbelievable. You can't get the the image of the picture I showed of Summer. Oh, yeah, me too. I mean, you guys, a lot of you guys heard yesterday, and that the things that she is sharing aren't pictures that should be shared or bragged about. That, to me, just prove even further what a horrible, horrible, neglective, abusive situation Summer was in. Now, I know everyone's running wild really quick while we're talking about the pictures and stuff with the TikTok thing and the flames. Distasteful AF, right? I don't like it, but that is a filter, something I would do with like my kids. I don't have a missing sister and a missing daughter though, so it's definitely more sinister tone when it's coming from Candus. Your daughter is still missing and this is what you're posting, so is it distasteful? Yeah, hell yeah, it's distasteful. I think she knows that, but I think that she loves what she's creating. She loves getting the hate because it's attention. She loves attention so much that she loves to stir the pot to get the hate. She's one of them. As long as all attention is on Candus. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Candus, Candus, Candus. Now, someone pointed out, which we'll get there. I want to go through this a little bit more. I'm going to zip my lips for a minute here. Let's play through this some more because Grandma just blows her daughter like lies on her own self too, and really put her daughter in a bad situation. She was better off not even saying anything. But Candus was like, Mommy, help me, please help me.
She was a tomboy. I shaved my head. She wanted to have her head shaved like me and the boys did.
She tried to shave her head
She tried
in
to
the
shave her
back.
head.
Welcome,
make
Penny.
it,
Choo choo.
I think you can see it in some of the pictures, and it was getting out of control. So we decided to shave her head off and let it grow back long, and she shaved her head so she wouldn't feel
Thank you,
bad.
Shell.
And but it didn't bother her at this point. Well, I knew right away that she was abducted. You know, I knew that right away, and that's what I told them from the beginning. But they have to go through their, you know, I forget the word.
Investigation.
They have to do one step at a time, I guess. But I'm sorry that they had to spend so many man hours in these woods and everything. I've seen them limping and everything else, you know, and I feel for them. But I just wish there was a way that neighbors could search neighbors' houses, and then if they're not willing,
So I'm gonna let's
get
speed
a
this
search
up a
warrant
little.
or something.
You know
but
how they talk a
there's
little
just no way
slow.
you can search every single house, you know, in the eastern United States or whatever.
Oh, thank you, Mandy.
But I wish
Thank
there was
you.
a way. Just thankful for the person or persons that's doing that, you know, out of love,
I
and
appreciate it.
trying to get information and trying to get her found. And we thank them from the bottom of our
That
hearts.
means a lot.
And we thank
1 minute. Woo! Okay. Okay. Well, I just ran. Not as young as I once was. Okay. Oh, who's that? Thank you, Valerie. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you, Callie. Thank you. Okay. We got it. So, discrepancy number 1. Let's do this. We're going to have this all ready. We're going to be like CSI up in this bitch tomorrow night with White Rabbit up here. Okay, so discrepancy number 1, I would say, would be the planting flowers, right? So, they came home. I'm going to put... I came home, planted flowers, planting flowers immediately, or grandma sleeping. And then we're just going to say Gran was sleeping. Now, Grandma didn't bring up Hunter at all, but did Candus know about Dawn and the sisters before it came out public? Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Absolutely. She absolutely did. Candus knows a lot. In fact, there are things that they do together as a couple. We've seen... I mean, she's hanging out with a 14, 15-year-old male giving him alcohol and weed and stuff. So if we think it's just Dawn, no. It is my personal opinion that they kind of groom together, if that makes sense. I believe they both do children very badly. And so that's where we'll leave that. Okay, so we got Grandma. They say they come home. Because right away we say, okay, they came home. Oh, another discrepancy that I can remember right now is the water hole. Grandma cannot remember that it was a water hole. If that's your grandbaby and she went missing, now you haven't seen her since that day. You don't remember her swimming in what water hole? I give it, she's a little bit older. Maybe she's just having memory problems. But when you apparently tell the news anchor, like, I want to speak, you better not have the memory problems then. Like, what are you doing here? Oh. Planting flowers before or after Grandma went to sleep. And it was flowers. They're both seriously messed up. Yeah. Yeah, what's going on? Yeah. What did they say? I can't even see. There's... Let me see here. Yeah, don't talk about other creators in here right now. I don't know what creator you were talking about. I'm going to go back and look. BK not happy. Okay. Stone's comment didn't need to be deleted. That's what I'm talking about. Because I will take everyone's wrenches. I don't want that. She didn't say, or who, he, her, she, whatever, didn't say anything wrong. There's actually nothing wrong with that comment. Because that's how people are feeling. Now, I think it's wrong. We'll just address that comment. I don't think that he's mad that she went and made a channel for herself. I mean... I've heard the rumors, but I haven't seen the clips. The live got deleted. People are saying he was really crazily bashing Candus and, you know, Trouble in Paradise or whatever. I don't really care. I don't care because I told everybody what was going on all along. You know what I'm saying? Like, I let everyone know all along what was going on and that Benny was just playing the game. Playing the game. You don't have someone who's a freaking person that goes and says, I'm a rat, I'm a rat, I'm a rat, and then make them your bestie and think that they're actually there to help you. And where's Tim Mullins, by the way? Or is he still pulling the strings behind the scenes? I don't really know. High five. Grandma said it was only her and Candus that left in the morning for the doctors. Only her and Candus? Okay, we're going to play that through that in a minute. We'll keep this going. I'm going to write that down, though.
Everybody was trying so hard and praying so hard. And she's an awesome young lady, and we just want her back. But, yeah, there's always going to be haters, you know, and it's always going to be that way in this world. And we just want to focus on the good friends and Christian people that are trying to help us and praying for us and praying for Summer. And we thank them from the bottom of our hearts. And that's the kind of people we try to relate with and socialize with. So we don't know anything about, no red truck, or we hardly know many of our neighbors. I mean, because we just try to be around good people. I mean, And we do have good people in this area. We found out since this has
You're
all
okay,
happened.
Natasha.
We got some
It's
real good
okay.
neighbors and good folks everywhere. But
The most important thing is to bring Summer home safe. I'm sorry that you feel this way about us, but we love our children with everything we have. We've never went without, thanks to Summer's daddy and my husband. He's always provided for us and has worked as much as he could and can and still is. And I'm sorry that you guys feel that way, but that's my baby, and nobody would ever treat her like that as long as I was around, ever.
she loves to dance. She would always want me. She says, "Daddy, hold my hand." So
Nobody would ever treat her like that as long as I was there. Treat her like what? Treat her, what is, I've always wondered what she meant there. We're writing that down, Rabbit. I'm gonna put it in brackets. There's one other thing I picked up on. And that is, now is she in the mindset of June 15th when Summer got gone? Is she actually saying she wasn't there?
Feel that way, but that's my baby, and nobody would ever treat her like that as long as I was around, ever.
she loves to dance. She would always want me. She says, "Daddy, hold my hand so I can twirl," and she would just like to twirl.
Okay, no one would ever treat her like that as long as I was around, ever. Is she in the mindset of June 15th? Is she saying Summer was being treated some way and that if she was there, it wouldn't happen? So, okay, I gotta write that down. What happened? I'm just being honest. Apparently, y'all just lying to her. That's what a friend does. Am I like missing more comments from that person? Oh, yep. Alright, this is why I should not focus on the chat, because now I want to know what a bitch said. And whatever, fuck it. Okay. Did I get called a drag queen again? Because I love that. I love that.
And twirl until my arm got tired.
Hey, Dad.
You know, but
What up,
and
bud?
you know, I put out there that
I actually think
one of Summer's favorite songs
she
was
could have been gone before the 15th,
Godzilla,
too.
and they say, you know, and they're jumping all over me about past tense was, you know. Well, I'm sorry about that. It's just,
She also liked the song by a New Breed. It was called House, My House. She sung that a lot of times when I play it on the TV. She loved to dance.
she liked to think of herself as a princess, and you know, and all that, like all young girls do. And
She loved Frozen. She loved to be that Elsa, and
I think she really loved to be in church because she felt a lot of love there. And
Yeah, Lawson was poking bears. For sure. That's what he was trying to do. Because Grandma did not... That's not that for right this second, but... Grandma stayed quiet for almost 9 months until Lawson said that everybody lawyered up. And so we have them saying that's not true. Can't speak for Donnie, though. They both say, we can't speak for Donnie, though. Yeah, they are very sick. Yeah. It could be that, yeah, it could be that they meant how she was treated prior to June 15th. Now, she put out that TikTok on June 15th, but it doesn't mean that that's when that was taken, I don't think. I don't know. Hey, Dazed and Confused. And she opened her mouth and ruined Candus' story and said she took a dang on nap. And that is actually what she told Emma months ago on True Crime Stories Obsessed. Emma, she told Emma that. Let's... Emma, I love you. Are you in here? Hey, Bob. Okay, we're going to go... I'm going to find that because it's exactly what she said. Hold up. And we all thought, no, that can't be. And everyone gave Emma hell. Where's True Crime? Ah, there she is. Okay, where does she have that? Hold on. It was months ago. Emma, are you in here? I'll find it. What was it called? She did, yeah. And I know she was nervous about putting that out. How long ago was that? Gosh. Does anyone remember what the name of it was? And she said the same thing, that she was sleeping. Now, I really want to find Barry Morphew, Grandma. Right, okay, here we go. Spent a week talking to Grandma. All right, here we go. Hold up, wait a minute. True Crimes. Oh, it's actually, sorry, I've been saying it wrong. Crime Stories Obsessed. Mr. Cher's not subscribed, so we just subscribed him. He's welcome. And we're also going to give this another thumbs up. Okay, and now, hold up. Now I got to remember how I do this. I want him up here. Freak. Oh, I don't have to. It's right here. Yay. Okay, so. Emma, please don't strike me. Okay, we're gonna.
Okay, guys. After making that video the other day, I have had.
Let's pause this. Okay. Did we miss one? Did she say anything before that, or she just gets right into it?
After making that video.
Hun, some. Okay. Hun, Sum, and I, Candus, was planting flowers. We were planting flowers right before she went missing. We came, the camper had a piece of candy. Mom walked Summer halfway back home to see her brother, and they said she went down to her room to play and she was gone. Mom helped me statin my knee brace out 4 minutes at most, said she had to go check on her kids, and Summer has been missing science. Okay, well, Grandus. First of all, I'm not sure if this is actually Grandma or Candus and Dawn or a mix of everybody doing this or what. But so, gave a piece. Okay, Mom went. So she's texting other people, Mom. No, I think Candus might have wrote that because she said Mom. Unless does Grandus call Candus Mom? I don't know. It's weird. So anyway, I don't know why she would say Mom went, or instead of Candus took Summer to the door, right? We came, camper, had a piece of candy. It's almost like someone wanted this to sound dumber than they were. Mom walked halfway back. Mom walked, not Candus walked Summer halfway back. Mom walked Summer halfway back home to see her brothers. And they said she went down to her room to play, and she was gone. Mom helped sat in my knee brace out 4 minutes at most. Okay, so I'm guessing you got home. She put on the knee brace because you probably didn't have it on at the doctor or in there. She probably put your knee brace on. You went and lay down and you went to sleep. Did you stay in the car? I'm going to guess they didn't go swimming. Did you stay in the car, Grandus? Grandus is calling Candus Mom. Okay.
The other day, I have had many people asking me to prove that that was Grandma. I don't have to prove anything, although I have tried to. I've shown you the video where you click on.
Okay,
and
hold on. Did Grandma give her a piece of candy before or after her nap? Now I forget. Well, we're going to pull that interview up in a minute here. She liked to twirl. She just couldn't stop on my arm and twirl. Okay.
You go straight to her profile with all the messages that I had going on between the two of us for a week. This is
So
Candus's
she's proving,
Facebook
yes, that
page.
is Candus. It's Grandma because she's showing, like, look at it's. So yeah, she's trying to prove because everyone was saying it's not her. Her Facebook been hacked and all this
I've had
BS.
Now, Grandma Candus is now saying that this never happened. She never spoke to me.
Okay, so let's go to the next text because we saw that. I think there's a different one before this. Because
That Candace Hara
Okay,
put
hold
out
on.
when
4 minutes. She's at most said she had to go check on the kids, and Summer has been missing science.
asked about what happened with Summer right
4
at the very
minutes. So it went
beginning
from 4
of Summer going
minutes
missing.
to 5 minutes with Chris McDonough,
In
and I
Candus
think she jumped
asked
from like
boys to keep an
5
eye on
to
her.
10 minutes
In
with Chris
it was the
McDonough.
last time
so
I've
she
seen
kept
Summer.
changing her.
My
frame.
conversations with
This
Grandma
isn't the one I
started talking about rocks, talking about crystals, and it had information in that I
We're talking
felt
about
needed to be heard,
crystals.
not only
My
by the
sister's husband and
TBI,
her
but by
doing
us.
it. Okay,
Guys,
she's having depression.
no, I'm not lying. I've spent 5 days of my life non-stop speaking to this woman, and you've seen
So
a
Grandma
very
says, I hate when Don thinks he knows everything. How are you doing? Had to run to Walmart and get my glasses fixed. I'm guessing Candus wasn't with. Okay, there's got to be more. I don't think this is the right video. Okay. Okay, there's got to be a a different one because I was the one to prove. Okay. Oh, being hunter. Let's write that down. That makes sense. Hunter Summer. Hunter Summer. That makes more sense, actually. It could be just Hun, too. Okay, so this right there. Grandus opinion on what happened. Is this the one? Yeah, I think this is the one. Okay, let's pull this one.
Yeah, make sure he does. Oh, we're
Okay,
live.
guys, I think we're live.
All right.
Go get him, Emma.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, we got Emma in here? Okay. Okay. Okay, so this is what Grandma be saying to Emma. Between us, his mouth and actions are going to put him where he belongs. I'm beginning to think he's involved. No, don't feel bad. So Grandma is saying this is 6 months ago. She's beginning to think he's involved. Now I know because I can go all the way back and I have shown this multiple times. Sorry guys, I'm not watching the chat greatly right now. I can go back early on, back to when we first had our Summer got gone June 15th. I think the first time Dawn replied to me was July 8th. And it was there's around then there was talks, like I had overheard, and Candus's bestie, or still her bestie now, had actually been telling me like they have a plan to get rid of Dawn and get Dawn put in jail. And I'm like, oh, that's crazy, you know, like, and I was like, so why did she drop the charges before? And oh, whatever. And I'm like, well, if they think that Dawn did something, why aren't they turning Dawn in? Why aren't they saying this to law enforcement? And then their response is, well, Donnie is the kids' father and he's the one with the job and makes the income. I have it in text messages. So from the beginning, I mean, they had a code word to try, like, to, if they ever use it. Now, I was never told what the word was because they knew I was going to, they figured, not that I would, but they figured I would just tell Dawn what the code word is. But I did tell Dawn that there was some kind of situation going on and, you know, them two are against you. I said, do you trust your wife and mother-in-law? And he told me my wife's a lying bitch. Exactly what he told me all the time. And then this crazy chick, Candus Bly, that everyone is paying for, when, I mean, we showed the proof. That chick is neglectful as fuck. She lost all her kids on her watch. All of them on her watch. That's a problem. That's a problem right there. I cannot get down with the people who are actually like sending her shit. She like, oh, I'm gonna get mad. I'm gonna go on a whole nother different rant and I'm just gonna get so upset. I am upset. But this year, folks, I'm trying to tell you, is Don a saint? Hell no, he is not a saint. Is Don neglectful and abusive as well to his children? Yes, 100%. But what I'm trying to say here, and you're going to see, and it's going to take multiple times to even show you, I'm going to show you guys everything. Conversations between me, Candus, me, Dawn, me, Candus, Dawn, me, and Candus's besties. Like, it has been a thing from the beginning that Dawn should be the one in jail so that they could all live happier, better lives. Like, what the freak? It is unbelievable. And he should be. He should be in jail. Let's be real. I'm not saying he shouldn't be not in jail. I'm saying he should be. But he is not the only one. He is not the only one who should be in jail. Okay, I need to write this down because it's right there in my freaking face again. But the whole... Grandma is saying that she believes Dawn is involved. And I have from Candus's best friend that Candus also believes that Donnie's involved, but hasn't said that, right? We got, everybody's lying up in this bitch. I don't understand. Okay, so we got Granny. We're just going to call her Gran. Says that Donnie's involved. And this is 6 months ago. When did Emma make this? I'm telling you, back in July, there was a plan to get Donald in jail. I mean, you don't need a plan to get Donald in jail. He's pretty freaking not smart, right? Because he's in jail for drinking and driving while being on a live stream. And when Doug told me what happened, it was the funniest shit. Like, I had seen the little clips, but just when Doug was re-explaining, he said, he's like, oh, on a YouTube live, like, I think I'm getting pulled over now, buddy. We should, Doug, is that still on Doug's channel? Oh, God, that would be hilarious. Okay, so Gran says, when is this? August 27th. Okay. August. Donnie's involved. Why isn't she saying that to the news crews then? Why isn't she saying this? Why is she just texting this to some rando, at the time, rando YouTuber? Okay, so there's that.
Well, I mean, initially, I think she went over to help her sister because her sister's husband had a heart attack, so she'd gone over to help him. Now, my question at the time, and I think I made a video on it, was if my daughter had just had was having her children taken off her, which I think they knew about, they'd lost another daughter, at what point?
Where that no one's checked.
Okay.
I mean, I guess they're not.
So I'm fine. And my sister's husband and her are doing good. I am that. Why I'm here, stress and depression was getting me too far down. That's too bad. I'm sorry to hear that. I just know my daughter was not involved in disappears. What the freak? You just know your daughter is not involved in disappears? Ma'am, if you are napping, how could you know? Like, you just know. How do you know? What makes you think if Dawn was involved, Candus wasn't involved? Grandus. Miss Candace Harrer, this is not good enough. I just know my daughter was not involved in disappears. How do you know that if you were sleeping? You just said you were sleeping. We're going to pull that interview up in a little bit, but you, lady, said you were sleeping. Somebody got to take her in to get a test done. She might be getting a little bit of dementia, which is not funny, but I don't think if that's the case, she can't be a reliable source to take any information from. Because why are you not telling this are you telling this to the police and law enforcement? You were on a news camera, ma'am, and you didn't say, I know my daughter's not involved, but I think Donald has more to do with this. What the actual F? There's no gag order to say that. You just said it to a rando YouTuber 7 months ago.
But it's just odd to me when people start adding in information when you're not asked the question. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Rabbit,
I feel the same way about it. It's like she wanted to make sure she got that statement in without at the beginning too much.
This was right away, right? She probably wanted to make sure to start it off knowing that Candus had nothing to do with it. Is this one of the first conversations you had with her, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, hubby's making dinner and it fucking smells delicious.
It's possible, but I can't prove it.
It's possible, but I can't prove it.
So what is she insinuating here? Is she...
You were there, right? Why can't you prove it? Can you not prove it because you were sleeping? Like, why can't we prove that Dawn was involved? Why can we not prove this? If you was there and you planted flowers and all of these things happened, and you know the knee brace and whatever, and then you were hollering at the hill and all that. So how can you not prove it? You should be able to prove it. Were you awake or were you sleeping? Possible or not possible? It's possible, but I can't prove it. It's a yes or no. Was Dawn involved? It's a yes or no. Not it's possible, but I can't prove it. Because you were sleeping? So you don't even know? Like, should we even be listening to her? She's just a liar protecting her lying ass daughter. Okay, Candus would always take them fishing and swimming.
Was scream at the kids when they didn't behave. So that just gives us a little bit more insight.
All he ever did was scream at the kids.
Sounds controlling to me, right?
If
yeah, I definitely don't think that.
I thought all he ever did was be at work. Work. I'm always at work. Drywall, everywhere drywall. And there's just so much drywall all around that Don could never be home. So was he never home, or was he always there screaming at the children? Yes, I do. I definitely think that I'm not one of those people who do not think, like, I fully believe that should we find Summer and get answers for Summer, that we will also get answers, and some answers. I think Summer is going to bring her aunt home too. That's my belief. That's how I feel. Absolutely. I think it's connected. I don't know how people can think they're not, but my dad doesn't think that one has to do with the other. But we haven't gotten, like, where has she ever come out and shown, like, proof, like, give us something. I don't care what it is. There's gotta be something to show, like, were you in Tennessee around the time of your sister's disappearance, or where were you, Arkansas or wherever, like, I don't know. But we have even Rose Bly's ex-husband had even said that he wasn't sure. He has said no, but he also said, well, it's, not too sure. We kind of thought that. If they're thinking that, it's not crazy for us to think that. We have an aunt and a daughter missing. And it's no coincidence that both of the missing girls were kind of getting the most attention in the family. Roseby, when we pull up the interview, someone had pointed out, and I'm so sorry I forget who pointed that out, but you're right. And I noticed as soon as you said that, I rewatched it again. I'm like, dead on, spot on. And what the person said was, and if that was you, I'm sorry, I can't remember who said it because I watched so much stuff, but Grandma in the interview talks about Rose and was like, Rose was my baby. And then she's like, and now Candus is. It's like, there was probably a jealousy there. And we see how Candus acts in her behavior. And there's a jealousy there. She's jealous of a 5-year-old girl. And that's the truth. And so was she jealous of her sister? Her sister was gorgeous, right? Summer is gorgeous. Summer got the attention. Blonde hair, blue-eyed little girl, good, Rose Bly got the attention and was also trying to get custody of her children. So do we believe in coincidences that big? Not here on this platform, we don't.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. It definitely brings up the point where Chris McDonough was saying that he goes from 0 to 60 with his anger issues.
Yes.
Like, he definitely has an anger management problem.
Right, and that's apparent in the way he's constantly talking himself up, like he's, father of the year. I mean, I always
noticed that today.
We both yelled at the kids just as equally because
community post
it was a hassle for them. You've heard the recordings that I've played. The children was a hassle to Summer.
That's a
the
big one right
children
there.
was a hassle to Don.
That goes
and
back to the
Candus.
time frame.
Let me pause that quick. You think he was not at work fully that day? And she says, I don't think he was. Now, I have spoken with 3 different coworkers, and none of them will go on recording and say he was at work. I have a text message that says that he was at work from 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. I have it in a text message. However, the coworkers, and Jamie being one of them, would not go and record it or come on a live and say that and vouch and actually record saying that. So it does make me question everything in that sense, because why didn't you come on and feel comfortable enough to record that he was there from 8:30 to 5:30? You see, they can't go on and say that as a recording is a statement. A public recording, like on a YouTube channel, saying that is a statement, and you could probably get in trouble for lying. Now, just telling me that in a text message, I don't think you can get in trouble for that. But there's a reason you wouldn't actually record saying these things. But I mean, it happened, and I'll pull it up for you. Okay. We had a phone conversation. I wonder if that actually shows. Hold on. Let me see here. Does this... Dun, dun, dun. Like, how does I... Okay, hold on. I'm going to save as Don's co-workers. See if I can get this here. Okay, hold on. Oh, I know how I can do it. Hold on, hold on. Okay, contacts. Okay. Co-workers. And then we're going to look at the history. Okay. Okay. How can I do this? Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay, hold on. I don't want to show the number. Shoot. Okay, well, it's fucking blurry. Damn it. Okay, Don's coworkers. It was 5 minutes and 1 second long conversation. Oh. Damn it. I'm sorry, you guys. Okay, well, I promise you what happened. Thank you, Chris. Okay. So now the text. I said on August 11th at 1:20, and this was just shortly after getting off the phone with them. Can you text me what you said on the call, please? And they said, give me a few. Now, on the phone call, it was Jamie, and there was 2 other guys in the background, and they were all vouching, and they were all talking to me at the same time. And they said, okay, give me a few, and I'll send it again. I said, thanks, Jamie. And then 20 minutes later, he said, I seen Don Wells arrive at the job around 8:30 a.m., and he was there still when I left at 5:30 p.m. I said, thanks, Jamie. I heard that from the other gentlemen and co-workers confirmed that with you on the phone earlier as well. Thanks so much for this. Now, just to confirm, you let TBI and law enforcement know of this as well? And he said, yes, I did. I said, awesome. Thanks so much. I said, did you see Don throughout the day? People are going to ask if he had any time to disappear for an hour or two without anybody knowing. He said, yes, we seen Wells throughout the day. I said, amazing. Thanks so much for speaking with me. And then he said, I'm sorry I haven't texted you back before now because we were trying to plan him coming on live and recording the statements. He said, I'll text you back didn't text you back before now. I was still working. I said, it's okay. Thanks so much. He said, you're welcome. I said, would you be willing to record the interview with me? He said, no, not tonight. I said, okay, tomorrow or Friday? He said, yeah, that will be fine. I said, thanks so much. I'll text you tomorrow. And then I texted him and then nothing, no response, no nothing. It just became a cat and mouse game, and I just was like, okay. So they didn't want to record that, to state that at all, which was interesting. Oh man, you guys, the smell is good in here. Okay. Oh yeah, okay. Well, when Mrs. I don't know how to do it. We will. I will. I'll get that up there, and I'll put it in a little video too. Like I'll make it into a shorts and put it up there after this. Okay. I can't, I only have 2 hands. I'm not squids. I needed more hands to do everything. Okay.
Seen him that day? She said no.
So I don't think he was. Now, is my personal belief as well that he was not at work all day. He might have went to work for part of the day, but it's actually my belief that he did not go to work at all that day. I don't think he went to work at all on June 15th. I don't believe that. Now, here is why I kind of back that up in my mind, and it's because he would always tell me, I'm at work, I'm at work, I'm at work. But then he would forget that 10 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago, he told me he's at work and couldn't talk right now. And then he would see something or hear something on YouTube, or Chris McDonough wiped his butt the wrong way and he got word of it. So he'd call me, video chat, and he's in his house sitting next to Candus and they're doing whatever they're doing. So I'm like, did you just forget you told me that you was like an hour away at work? So what the F? And there's no way you got home in like 15, 20 minutes. I never said that. That happened a lot. That happened a lot. I mean, I can't even tell, 10 times more than that probably, actually. That happened a lot. He would forget that he said he was somewhere, he was doing something, and then he would come and call me and video call me so I could see everything. And the first time he did that, I tried, I was like, shoot, I don't really have a good poker face, right? So I was like, okay, he's not at work. He just fucking lied to me. Candus is right there. Like, does this motherfucker not remember that I saw the inside of his house? Like, I know what his house looks like, right? We just saw Chris McDonough's interview, so he's not at work. So, no, it's my belief he didn't go to work that day whatsoever. Or if he did, then he might have went home at like lunchtime. Because remember, in one of my first interviews with Don Wells, I bring up his lunch break and ask him, when did he take his lunch break? He's like, and he got all in a huff about that, not expecting me to even ask that question. Do you have Madonna gloves on? I love them. Under Your Scarf sent me and Mr. Cher these compression gloves, but I'm always cold. I'm always freezing. Argie is at 72, and I'm like cold. So she had actually sent this because one day on live I said my hands are cold. So she sent these so I could still computer and phone. But they're nice because they give your hands a little hug. They're for like arthritis and stuff. But I like them, so I wear them. Keep me warm. I need them. We both need them for our feet. I'd be toasty then. Drugs and alcohol, fried brains. Yes. Does anyone know where the camera is that Dawn had? Muffin top. No. We don't know. We don't know. I don't know. Nobody knows. Loading up his tools with summer missing makes sense to me. Multiple workers from multiple companies work on homes at the same time. Another worker could steal his tools. Yes. Now, let's say this probably didn't happen just like, or sorry, what am I saying? I kind of get the feeling, okay, there's a lot of moms in here, right? We have like 900 people in here about. There's a lot of you are probably moms, right? Grandmas. I definitely, have you not ever like, okay, like spaced out for even a second? Okay, where are they outside? You go outside? Or, like, I have 4 kids, okay, and 2 boys. They could disappear in the woods in the blink of an eye, and so you really gotta keep your eye on them. Now, not like how she says I'm watching them every 2 minutes. No mom's really doing that, or for real, they get like nothing ever done. Like Mr. Cher says, "Hey, Lori, hey, Kiki." Glad you're here, Kiki. Good. So moms, grandmas, aunts, uncles, dads, everybody, you all know that it's very common for a second for like, where's my child, right? I mean, one of the foster homes I was at left me at church, and I wasn't the only one. Several of us had got left at the church a few times, or they'd get in the truck. But to be fair, there was like 11 of us total. But I mean, it happens, okay? So do I feel like that had never happened to Candus? No, I feel like she had many, like, oh my God, where's Summer? Oh my God, where's Wyatt? Like, I feel for sure that there was a lot of those moments for Candus, and she probably freaked out, and she probably called Donnie. So Don loading up his tools, like I said, he was probably home by lunch. In fact, when he called her and said, when are you guys going to be home? Whatever time that was, I believe he was already home. I think that's why he was calling her. Where are you? You know what I'm saying? And she's all out running around with Hunter. And I think Don was like, where the hell are you? Like, I think he was mad at her for not being at home. That's my personal opinion. So, yeah. But loading up the tools, I'm pretty positive that Don had gotten a call a couple of times in the past. Like, oh my God, I can't find blah, blah, blah. And then they, you know, here they are or whatever. The soberest and the best of parents have had those moments. So that's just being honest. So him taking the time, okay, I'm sure Summer will come back, you know, and loading up his tools, like you said, they are expensive and they could be stolen from him. I don't think that's a thing. I just think maybe he got that call a few times and didn't quite take it seriously. Or he already knew and was there and knew what happened to Summer. That's how I look at it. White Rabbit, I thought about that too, or Candus hit her when she went flying down the driveway to look for Summer. Oh, a lot of people have had that theory for sure. A man going to grab his tools 100%. Yeah, that's Xena. Yeah, I honestly don't think that that's too crazy to hear, okay? I don't. I think he maybe gotten that call a couple times, to be honest. And so he was like, okay, I'm going to load up my tools. I'm just going to go home because I don't know what the hell is wrong with Candus, but she ain't keeping her eyes on things. I'm just going to go home. You know, like... Or he just, he went home, found out she wasn't home, and he freaked out. I don't know, but there's something there. I don't think he was at work from noon on. But in my opinion, I don't think he was at work at all that day.
So what makes her think that he wasn't then, I wonder?
Exactly. It smells so good here. I don't think he was. Okay.
Why his motive
he
is
had the Subaru
portraying
that
he's
day. Okay,
friends
we know that.
with the
Why, again, Miss Thang, Miss Grandus, why aren't we using that time and saying that on the news? Like, why aren't you telling the news people? Are you telling law enforcement that? Because it doesn't seem like you are. Don said he drove like a madman. We've seen how Don drives. He sent us the videos, right? We've seen his driving. It is crazy. Like, he drives like a crazy man. Let me find that for you. Oh, I bet I have it on. I bet I have it on here. Or, can't find it. Okay. Okay, here we go.
Trying to grow your own channel. It's true. Back in 2020, I made over
Okay, don't come for me, but this is when, you know, I was Team Don, whatever, and, you know, he'd want me to put out a video. He sent me this so basically I could discredit Chris McDonough, and Chris McDonough was like, is he in that shed, blah, blah, blah. So there's smart-ass remarks on it. Forgive me, this is 7 months ago. This is when I was, you know, so... forgive the smart-ass remarks. I'm just, I'm I'm a sarcastic bitch sometimes. Let's just be real.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot the bottom of the dog trail where it comes out onto BENHILL Road. I don't know why, but anyway, this creek is down here. You see the water through there, goes out through there. The ridge, let's see.
We'll slow that. We'll put that to normal.
Anyways, it's right here. It starts and goes up along the side of the ridge.
Oh, me neither, Bet Girl.
To the top, to the almost to our back
Me
door.
neither. I don't know how you weren't blue, but you are now. No, I don't believe she was there either. I think she was sleeping. Like she says.
Okay, so on my way home that day, I knew that they were searching at the top of our hill for Summer, and I knew my best bet was to drive straight to the bottom of our property. So up here where this house is on the left is our road.
The deer runs out from us, but
passed it.
We got to put Dawn's driving on a VR or something.
This is all our property here to the left. All this, our house is up there on top.
I'm gonna rewind that because I forgot. I don't have the volume on, but he's talking. Listen to how he says. He actually says we sometimes. I'm gonna rewind it, and I'm not gonna talk. I'm actually gonna go check on dinner down there that hubby is making. So let me rewind it a little and walk away so you guys can just watch. I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot the bottom of the dog trail where it comes out onto BENHILL Road. I don't know why, but anyway, this creek is down here. You see the water through there, goes out through there. The ridge, let's see. But anyways, it's right here. It starts and goes up along the side of the ridge, goes up to the top, to the almost to our back door. Okay, so on my way home that day, I knew that they were searching at the top of our hill for Summer, and I knew my best bet was to drive straight to the bottom of our property. So up here where this house is on the left is our road. I passed it straight. This is all our property here to the left. All this, our house is up there on top. So all this is our property. So I turn straight away in here. Straight. Our house is up there. I drove the Subaru straight down here. Creek here. I went down this hill right here. I seen my boys straight away over there. All three of them were together. And I looked over to my left over this way, and I seen my neighbor over there. And that's when I knew something was very, very wrong. And then, so I hollered several times and screamed for Summer. No, and of course, no reply. And old hunting blind there. You can see where the tree service. I'm gonna get out. Anyway, you can see where the tree service has cleared all this out, all the way, both ways for power lines. Okay, all the way up to that house up there. But anyway, so turn around. And then at that time, you know, I don't know if I looked in this little shack here. It used to be for horses. I framed it in a little bit.
There's nothing more powerful than creating a track. But sometimes creating music can be challenging. When I'm blocked or just getting an idea out, I need inspiration. That's why I trust Arcade. It's an instrument that creates endless possibilities. And Arcade gives you unlimited access to everything, even when you...
I was gonna try to utilize it, but I never used it. And inside this shed here is just a bunch of junk.
Such a bitch.
Whatever. A lawnmower. Winds blowed the roof off.
Oh, thank you, CDT.
Just a bunch of
I
junk.
tried. It was...
So this time I drove
You guys,
to the top of our house.
to talk to these people and not just talk to them. You have to be one with them. Because you know that they're not going to give you the answers. You know they're not going to give any outsiders any answers. And everyone who is insiders all protect each other and lie for each other. Clearly, we see that. But people like Don and Candus, you can't be a retired cop or detective and think that you're going to get much. I mean, Chris McDonough did. I'm maybe not wording this right, but you can get more if you are not that person. Like with Don, I made it clear what I've been through. He knew my past, and in my opinion, to this day, Don still sees me as a 5-year-old victim, little girl, insecure, abused girl. And that's why Don keeps coming back to me no matter what I say about him, because I don't think he sees me like that. I actually sometimes wonder, does he see me like Summer? And that's why he keeps coming back in a way. And with a narcissist psychopath like that, that's true psychopath. Both Don and Candus are psychopaths in my opinion. I'm not a doctor, so no, I cannot diagnose them with that. But it's my opinion from my personal life experiences and upbringing. And so I knew. It's not, I mean, in fact, he ain't that bright, because the only thing I had to do was be somewhat attractive girl, say, oh, fuck Chris McDonough, and screw everyone that hates you. And Don's like, and to the point where we had Benny Keys and multiple other people, Sissy and a bunch of people around him telling me, Don really likes you. If you sent him one picture, if you just let him think that he has a shot with you, and I'm like, no, what the fuck? I'm not, there's no way. And there was times where Don was well, I have a wife and you have a husband. And it was like at the random moments too that didn't even make sense. Like, why are you saying that? And I'd be like, yeah. And so Don's not very hard to figure out because he's textbook narcissist psychopath. And what you need to do with a narcissist psychopath is live up their ass. And, oh, Don, you're so right. Oh, fuck everyone else, Don. How could they treat you like that, Don? Oh my gosh, Don. There's a reason Candus never liked me. Even from just saying hello. Like, she, day one, did not like me. And I know a lot of you ran around joking about, you guys are putting us around on memes and shit, that I said, I know, or she knows that I know that they know. And I stand by that because it's true. And Candus didn't like me from the jump because she knew that I knew. And that's why I don't think that Don is like this mastermind everyone thinks. I think he is a narcissistic psychopath. But I think that Candus and Grandus really do call the shots, more so in this situation. Because Don, he's just too easy. He's too easy. I mean, right?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Lawson said a lot in that little clip. He did. And we'll get to that. We're going to keep playing this. Baby made those delicious burgers again. With the fried onions.
I don't even know if they can see you if they're still watching the screen.
Yeah, homemade french fries. I'm on the side. All right, let's play this.
I guess I'll go ahead and film that.
Good?
Oh, yeah.
Chris said this hill was real bad.
Yeah.
I had to use four-wheel drive. I use my two-wheel drive truck to come up this hill all the time.
He does. Wow. We each have our opinions.
Right.
I think
Thank you.
that's fast for sure, but
Okay, this here is on the other side of our mountain chimney top, and on the back side of chimney top is a road called Chimney Top Loop. Now it's just it circles around back out onto the main road. Just gonna film it. Somebody could have taken her around the base of the mountain and brought her to this side.
Miracle Whip, ketchup, mustard.
I've been through this road a few times before. There's actually an old dirt road and stuff with landslides on over the base of that mountain. It goes across.
He's like right up from my eating.
But it's been covered up by a landslide. But it could have been logged.
It's like ASMR and Don driving. It's a whole new type of content. Get my hair right in my front.
$300 for that and $2,000 for this, way too expensive. But today I'm going to show you guys how to get all this stuff for a lot cheaper. Okay, so first, go to one of your favorite gaming.
Yeah, he's driving fast.
He's not messing around.
Your hubby is a Subaru dealer.
And all the way on the very, very top, I'm going to try to pull this up. It's a tower. You can't see it. You can, maybe barely. But all the way on top there, they say it's a fire tower, but what it is an old green and red light that turned, and that's how they got to Tri-Cities Airport back before radio communications was real good. Something like that.
Hey, Aiden. I'm not sure, Xena. I'm not sure. Might be. Is there a creek nearby? Is that the creek right there?
I think there is one not too far.
But I am sure that anything I think of, or anything the public has thought of,
Maybe so.
TBI has already thought of it many times.
Could you imagine him drinking and doing this? Like, now think that he got pulled over drinking with a bottle in there. That's crazy. Like,
at night in those roads?
At night on those roads and drinking. Like, no, sir. Don. No. Yeah, it's so fast. He was giving me anxiety, afraid a deer is gonna hop out. Yeah! Right, that girl. These videos did go to TBI, of course. Ooh, big chicken signs
out through
too.
these woods and stuff, I'd say it's almost next to impossible to even walk through some
The long way home. Oh, this is him leaving. Or maybe. Oh, yeah, maybe. What if there was like a kid on a bike or, you know, I don't know. Holy. Right, Squid? He's like, this just seems like a country tour to me. Is that a red truck? What kind of truck was that?
This is a newer.
I'm not sure always that'll be if they. I've heard the rumor about 90,000.
Guessing that's just about it.
Yep. Okay, so. My hands on my pants. Just grubbing over here. So good. Oh, you guys. It's my new favorite thing. More than poutine even. I like it. I don't know what it is.
It's the onions.
It's not just the onions. Maybe it tastes better because you make it. And I...
CDT, yep, Pepsi.
Pepsi.
The choice of a new generation. Oh my God, you can see my face.
Yeah. Go ahead. I don't know what you're doing.
It's your channel. Hello, everybody. We have Donald Wells here with us, and we're going to do a little bit of a Q&A, and we just want to say thank you very much to Don for doing this. Mm-hmm. This isn't going to be a crucifixion. We're just looking for some answers and setting...
Okay, so this was August 7th. I think we recorded this before we put it up, or no? Or was it live? Oh, there's no chat.
It says it was premiered, so it was pre-recorded.
This was pre-recorded, so this is August 7th. We probably recorded this on like the 5th or 6th with him of August. So just, how long is it? She went missing June 15th, and this is, so this is from like, we'll say
2 months.
August 5th is when I'll guesstimate we recorded this. Chasing Truth was there because I knew we differ in opinions, but we both don't agree with wrongful charges on people, and she stays strong to that. No matter what she may think of me these days, I don't know. But anyway, I asked her, I was like, will you be a part of this? It was never about me being the only one or whatever. It was honestly about, let's get heads together and analyze this shit together. And so I asked a lot of people to be a part of this. If I really was such a bad person, only cared about clicks and views and everything, I would have had only me and my husband doing all of these. And I don't think we've ever had one interview alone with him. We've always asked other people in on it.
Yeah, I think there was some that were just...
My phone calls were private, but my video chats. But even some of them, we had other people on his phone on video to overhear things. Like, it was never... Oh, what a mess. Okay, I'll shut up now.
Some things straight, so...
Letting him have his voice unmanipulated by anybody's personal gains and media and all of that, and being joined by Tracy with Chasing the Truth also.
Yeah, and there's no angle here. We're just having a conversation, and we're going to let Don say what he needs to say. And
yeah, I do want to say, though, as this is going on, there's going to be an open chat, and any kind of disrespect, people are just going to be blocked immediately. This will be a platform where they can come to and feel like they have a safe place and not get attacked. So anyone doing that to Don or Candus, it's just going to be a blocking situation immediately. So I'm just giving you that warning. It's not going to happen here. So Don, we're going to get into then about you talking about the environment of where your house is, all the drug dealers living around there and everything, and just answer that and talk about it however you want to.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, there is a lot of drug issues of people, that are searching for meth or pills or whatever. But You know, like the other morning, I posted some pictures, you know, of that red truck. You know, that started at 3 a.m, and they's out there raising Cain, you know, at 3 a.m. But so we don't know, you know, and we've had stuff come up missing, and people are in and out of there all the time. And I didn't really realize how rough it was there, you know, till something disappeared.
Yeah, it's not something you really think about until all of a sudden you're paying attention to it, I guess.
I think his phone went muted and he doesn't realize that something happened there. Maybe a call came in. Sometimes that'll knock me off of mine as well.
Yes, we were very much on different pages at this point. And everything is, like I had told Tim, I'm like, I've always been upfront with Don. Like, I've texted Don. You guys will see it one day where I straight up said what I believe. So he knows. And my exact conversations with Don was, I'll still help you get an attorney because whether you're guilty or innocent, that's your right. And you deserve to have a fair shot at this, guilty or innocent. So Don knew where I stood, but he kept talking to me. He even knew that, and I would say it to him over and over and over again. Your wife, like, do you trust your wife? And I don't trust your wife, and I think she's not being honest with you, Don. Like, he knew exactly where I stood from day one. My very first message to Don Wells was, do what's right and tell where your daughter is. That was one of the very first things I ever said to Don Wells was, bring your daughter home. Do what's right and bring your daughter home.
Mm-hmm.
So... but then he was like, you help other people, you know, you don't like when people get wrongful convictions, and we believe in innocent until proven guilty. There's some cases that make that hard, especially cases like, let's be honest, I would be probably taken, if I was a detective, they would remove me from this case probably because of my, it goes too deep for me. So I wouldn't be allowed on the case if I was a detective, if that makes sense. So maybe I'm a little bit too more invested in it or biased because of my feelings and my upbringing. That's possible. I'm not going to say that's not possible. Ugh, I just don't feel that though. But yes, I very much, it was a fight for me because I knew I was going to get bashed because I was like, people are going to think that I'm like up Don's ass. And so I was like, okay, they'll be able to tell on my face. Like, my face is going to tell people what's really going on. I'm good. No one's going to buy that I'm really supportive of what he's saying or doing. They're going to see on my face, and that'll be good. But then, all of a sudden, this comes out, and I'm like, just, everyone knows how I was treated. But I'm like, what the F? Like, people actually think... I believe, like, no, I was just trying to be fair because my husband was like, we have to be fair. We have to try our best to stay to innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. He kept telling me that. We kept talking about it. Mm-hmm. And so, no. So I was like, okay, what I can do is he's fair. So he's helping with the interviews. I might have my mind changed. Let's talk to the man. Let's give him a fair platform. Let's ask all the questions we see around, and maybe my mind will change. But I was trying to not show that I already felt one way. But Don knew exactly, right here, right now. I had already told him a month before this, literally a month before this, that I believe that he's guilty of something and he needs to bring his daughter home. And he still chose to talk to me for 7.5 months.
Yep.
What about you? Do you remember what your thoughts and feelings were that day on our very first interview?
Yeah, I was thinking taking whatever we feel about whether or not he's guilty or innocent, blah, 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 and just putting it aside and just trying to get information, just asking questions, see how he answers, ask more questions, see if we can get some kind of information that he wasn't sharing before. And we did get quite a bit. Mm-hmm. But if we'd have been harping on him, like, we know you did this, we know that you had something to do with Summer's disappearance and yada, 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 he never would have spoke to us. So, and that's the way it should be with all true crime. It doesn't matter what our own opinion is. It matters what the facts are and what information we can relay to the people.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much it.
Oh, Valerie. The craziest argument we ever had. There was times we would get off the call with him or off a video or off recording, and Mr. Cher would be like, I believe him. He seems sincere to me. And we would argue about it. I'm like, I don't fucking understand how you're not seeing through this piece of shit. Like, I just, right from all along, and I stand the same in my opinion today. It has actually never wavered. It has only wavered in the public eye, but like Mr. Tim Mullen's media management says, some jobs are better done like quietly and behind closed doors, you know what I'm saying? So that's just how it is. No, the craziest argument I ever heard them have. Well, for me,
Dawn and Candus?
Yeah, Dawn and Candus. For me, it was when Dawn called me and said, shh, 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 shh. And then him and Candus was fighting because he had come onto our joint channel, I believe, YouTube channel, and was talking to us. Then he hangs up, whatever, then he calls me. Candus and him are F you, da 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 da. Well, I don't even have to call the cops on you because Cher already did that. And I'm like, whoa, this is fucking weird. And remember, I played that call that I said I was not happy about when I was cussing at Candus. That's kind of when everything started falling apart. I remember hanging up that call, not being happy with how I talked to Candus, and saying, but that's really fucked up that he just laughed. And after that, he called me, and he was calling Candus every name in the book, and they were fighting or whatever. And I know he wanted me to hear him calling Candus those things, if that makes sense. He wanted to impress me by dogging Candus, and he wanted me to hear that. Craziest, most disturbing. And I actually did feel for Candus in that moment because...
Well, in hindsight, yeah.
In his narcissistic, weird, fucking creepy mind, he thought I would like that too. Like, he wanted to impress me by doing that. So, yeah, me and him was definitely on different pages here. But in my head, and if you guys watch my face, like, just watch my face now 7 months later in these interviews, you're going to be like, oh, yeah, no, she wasn't buying what you were selling. Yeah, maybe do you want to go back in the church, Dawn? I look at you all the time. Like, do you want to go back in the church? Yeah, I bet it's the Wi-Fi cutting out on you since you went outside. We'll just have to deal with the sounds.
It wasn't that bad. It was mostly our mic was feeding through his phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as you muted yourself and he was talking, it sounded great, actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you hear us now, Dawn?
Yeah, I can hear you. I don't know why. What happened?
Okay, that's okay. When you get a phone call, when you're on this, the way that we're recording this, when you get a phone call, it really messes with everything.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. Let's just start from the beginning there again and tell us about your tell us about your environment, all of the drug dealers that live by you and that.
Okay, yeah, there's a lot of people that come around, constantly, day and night, all hours of the night, looking for pills or whatever, meth, I don't know, but yeah, we see that a lot. Like the picture I posted of the little red truck, he got stuck there at 3 a.m. and they're yelling and screaming since 3 that morning. So when I went to work that morning, that's the first thing I was dealing with, and then until the police showed up. But yeah, that's pretty common in that area. A lot of rough characters around here, for sure.
Yeah, that sounds pretty.
Since you bring up the red truck, how did that tip come into play? Was that you that brought that up because you saw the red truck, or did somebody else bring that into play and tell you guys there was a red truck, or how exactly did the red truck come into the picture?
When I was leaving for work that morning, there was a guy at the bottom of my driveway wanting me to pull start his four-wheeler. And then the police showed up, and he asked if I could go ahead and pull it over to his truck. So, and the policeman said, yeah, Mr. Wells just pulled over there, you know, and so I did. And when we got there, I seen the truck on the bank of the ditch there, high centered, and I asked the officers, can I take some pictures? He said, no problem, Mr. Wells, go ahead. And he started asking him for paperwork. And when I went to the side of the truck to take a picture, there was some woman stuck her head out. There was a woman in that truck, and she looked like she ain't combed her hair for like 2 months. I don't know, but she just laid back down in there and covered up. But that kind of stuff is constant in our area, and you know, all kind of stuff going on. You know, I think meth is becoming, well, it always has been, but it's getting worse. I guess it's a serious problem. I guess it is everywhere, but yeah.
And that was the morning?
Well, sir, I didn't.
Sorry, that was that morning you left for work that happened with the four-wheeler and that?
Yes.
Right, Batgirl.
Yes.
It's weird. I don't know. So the police were there June 15th, early in the morning then?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why? Maybe you had a plan that day. So happened a red truck was stuck in a ditch or something. Someone coming to look at the property, maybe from a different state or something. I don't know. And maybe he knew something was gonna happen, so he's like, "Can I take pictures of this or whatever?" Because he was gonna use it for an alibi. Like I said, Summer's disappearance was planned, so maybe he was planning on using that as an alibi. Because that would cause reasonable doubt. That would make it look like it is possible. I mean, it is possible. Kids do go missing, right? So that would be a perfect play. Because they didn't just randomly do this one day to Summer. This was planned for a couple weeks before it happened, in my opinion. From the minute that they were prancing her around that for sale barrel is when the plan began. And it was probably even before that, duh. In my opinion, of course, allegedly and all that.
They just showed up because somebody else had called the law.
Wow. Well, you already know what I'm thinking, but we can't say it on this, so wow. Interesting. Huh. Okay. Well, just for funsies and to give the people a laugh, were you hiding in that shed when Chris did the interview with his wife? Or with your wife?
No, I was actually at work, and that's one of the things that made me mad when he commented. So knowing that all these people are watching his show, and you know, we let him come up here to our house, and he's going to do us like that. Man, I just thought that was real unprofessional. It really upset me.
Definitely, understandably, because when you put your trust in someone, then they turn around and try and paint you as the bad guy. And it seems like it's doing that just for views too. I don't understand why he's going after you specifically so hard. But yeah, I'm not him, so I don't know why he's doing that.
Yeah. I think
thank you, Lily.
There's a lot of speculation, and there's a lot of people talking to him, you know, and it's unbelievable how Facebook, you know, how it is. Anyway, yeah, it's bad.
Dawn, can you tell us if they verified that you were at work that day? Do you know if they spoke to your boss?
I don't know exactly what they verified, but you know, my boss, you know, Richard Tucker, he knows. He talked to me that day. I also talked to Jamie Killian. He was there. I talked to him for 30, 40 minutes after, you know, that day too. But trying to remember, but I think I talked to Richard about 30 minutes before I got the phone call, and then I had to load my tools up and head to the house as fast as I could. So, yeah. But I think they could tell. I was driving a Subaru that day, so I think they could tell by that too, because it's a brand new Subaru. I don't know.
Yeah, they should be able to track everything that happened that day. I think that's why there was a big issue when you said you thought it could have been 5:30. Can you clarify the 5:30? Is that when you thought Candus called you, or is that when you thought you got home?
Right, girl.
Well, I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember exactly, but until TBI reminded me that it was 6:30 when we called, because that's what the 911 said. It was 6:30 exactly. And also my wife, I guess she looked on her messenger and was able to verify that too, around the time that she called 911 was 6:30. So yeah, I don't know why I was thinking 5:30, but I guess I was just wrong in that.
Well, messing up the time by an hour, I mean, that happens all the time. That's like, but people are just trying to pick everything apart. And as far as you being like verifying you were at work, I'm sure the police have done that, and people saying that they couldn't verify that just seems weird to me, because all the people you talk to and everything. I mean, if the police had just talked to them, they'd say yeah, which they probably did. Like, it's probably just all.
Okay, so that's lies. And so Jamie said he saw him at work at 5:30, but nothing's, and he just said, I don't know what's been verified. Hunter said TBI told him that they could not verify if he was at work or not. But even if they could, they're not going to tell another suspect, if Hunter's a suspect, and asking, like, was he at work? Was he really at work that day or whatever? They're not going to probably give him an honest answer, because in my opinion, he's a suspect, right? I mean, oh, let me turn this down so it's not back in. We're going to pull up Grandma's interview now. What was that? WJHL, I think, right? Yeah, that's where they all go hang out at. Okay. Excuse me. All right, let's find the discrepancies here. Now we've heard Candus and Dawn. We've heard Dawn a little bit here. We're going to listen back to Granny here. And we're going to have to, like, every day slowly go bit by bit and playing everybody's interviews back and forth to fucking make sense of this. Well, there's nothing to make sense when everybody's lying. There's nothing to make sense of. Everybody's lying. Everybody. Hunter's a liar. Leslie's a liar. Grandbun even lied. Allie lied. Sherry lied. Candus lied. Dawn lied. Everybody except for Summer and the boys have lied. So this is WJHL. They have a YouTube channel. If you guys want to go and subscribe, credit to them. And let's see here. So again, for people who don't know, just a quick recap. Grandma hushed her freaking mouth for the entire disappearance. She had not said a peep to any news people or anything. So if Summer was really out there, she didn't even put her face out there and be like, Summer, I miss you. Grandma loves you. Come back home, Summer. Which is another weird thing that Mom, Candus, that bitch decides not to put her face on the camera, but write a note. Don't you think your daughter wants to see you? So you clearly, oh, we're going to get to that now. I'm remembering. Oh, let me write that down so I don't forget. Okay, so, what was I just saying? Oh, Candus doesn't go on the camera. So if you thought your daughter was out there, possibly could have heard your voice or seen your face, you don't know. You chose to not, like, this entire time until recently, when Dawn goes to jail, she has chosen to be to the side. I'm sorry, but if I have faith and hope that if my daughter got gone, and my daughter is gone, I'm taking every opportunity because just in case she is at a house with someone and can hear the TV or can see me, I want her to hear me and see me. That's just my way of thinking. So I find it very odd to hide from the camera when your daughter's at home. But last night she slipped again and spoke of Summer as being passed away. And we'll pull that up after this.
Day 2 and a planned search for missing 6-year-old Summer Wells is now over.
The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation said teams scaled previously identified points of interest in Hawkins County. The agency says much of the area where Summer disappeared requires extra time to search thoroughly. They say it's extremely steep and dangerous. News Channel 11's Ansley Daniels spoke with Hawkins County Sheriff Ronnie Lawson, the lead investigator in the case.
Yeah, Ansley, the sheriff told you today that Summer's family now currently is not cooperating with law enforcement?
That's exactly right, Josh and Sarah. He also told me that the family has attorneys. Now, he did tell me that he didn't want to speak any further on the matter, but I did have the chance to speak with Summer Wells' mother and grandmother at the home where she disappeared earlier today. And her grandmother told me that she wanted to address the sheriff's comments about them not cooperating, as well as whether or not they have an attorney. And this was the first time that we have spoken with her on camera since her granddaughter went missing.
Mr. Lawson stated that Candus and the whole family is lawyered up. I can't speak for Donnie, and I know Candus hasn't because she's told me she hasn't, and I have not. If law enforcement wants to talk to me, TBI wants to talk to me, they have my phone number. They know when I leave the state. They know when I'm here.
Summer Wells' grandmother, Candace Hare, says she hasn't spoken with law enforcement since December 13th.
They have not contacted me since the YouTubers were down here in the driveway. And we asked them about trespassing.
Summer's grandma was with her granddaughter all day on June 15th, the day she disappeared. She walked me through what they did that day and said she and Summer were repotting cactus plants outside of her camper, and then
Summer came in and had a piece of peppermint, which is her favorite, and then she went in. She said, "Mama, I want to go play with the boys." Candy walked her back to the house, and she asked the boys to keep an eye on her, and that's the last time I seen her.
As the 9-month mark of when her granddaughter was reported missing approaches, she says the social media and online rumors have to stop.
If they want to help, that's great. But if they want to spread lies, that's a different story. Because that's all they're doing now is spreading lies. They're reaching and trying to figure out what lie can we spread now. And I'm tired of it.
Now, Summer's mother, Candace Bly, did not want to go on camera. However, she did write this statement.
Completely different. It's completely different. It's completely different.
Whoops.
Oh, what was that?
I bumped the table.
You just threw my Bob Marley across the floor. Excuse
Take
me.
that, Bob.
Okay. Oh, and I'll have you know she made her channel Candace Bly, not even Candace Wells. Okay, what was I looking for? Oh, she deleted it. Okay. Oh, no, she didn't. Okay, I'm like, okay. She's getting smarter here. All right. Listen to this shit. I'm going to play this. I'm going to speed it up a little because you know how the YouTube game works. We're going to playback speed 1 notch faster. And I want you to just listen. Just listen. I need to hear this too. Okay.
Sharing.
Oh. I fucked up.
Hi, everyone. Hope everybody's having a good night tonight. Just sitting here, hanging out. I'm not sure how to do this yet, but try everything once, you know. That's what they say. I don't know if this is going to work or not. It'll probably flip me out. Of course it did.
Thank you.
Alright. That ain't going to work. Well.
Okay.
Hold on, y'all. Really difficult to figure out. It's my computer's being dumb, of course. I'm not sure this ain't working right for me, I guess. Oh no.
Okay.
So how is everyone tonight? I hope everyone's doing good.
Okay, listen. Thank you, Across. Thank you, 5 Young.
I don't understand why I can't see. Okay. There we go.
She does. She does.
Glad y'all doing good tonight. Everything's flying by so fast.
It's almost as bad as Jody C.
Kind of gotta keep up with the chat because
I don't remember when she says
everybody wants to
but she says
say out of
Summer's dead.
content some bull crap. But that's okay. Y'all can talk dirt if you want to. Hey, Aaron. Hope you're doing good, babe. Yeah, well, I gotta keep up with the comments. Not that I'm obsessed with them, but I'm like the only one over here, so I have to keep up with them. I'm sorry y'all feel that way. How did Summer get her name? Her daddy named her.
Yeah. She's got a good channel. People are watching, but the thing is, people are watching because they are watching.
Oh, this person needs to go
They're
somewhere.
still watching and not supporting. This person's got to go.
Oh, I'm good, Super Gal. Just trying to hang in there one day at a time.
I don't know when she says it.
I'm gonna keep doing me so I can do my boys. And yeah, Summer will always be here with me, no matter what anybody says. What y'all fail to realize, all you haters, Summer was my best friend.
Yep. Summer was my best friend.
Summer was my best friend.
Right.
And yeah, Summer will always be here with me, no matter what anybody says. What y'all fail to realize, all you haters, I'm gonna keep doing me so I can do my boys. Oh, this person. Oh, I'm good, Super Gal. Just trying to hang in there one day at a time. I want to keep doing me so I can do my boys. And yeah, Summer will always be here with me, no matter what anybody says. What y'all fail to realize, all you haters, Summer was my best friend.
All right. So that to me is not only speaking of Summer in past tense, but it's talking about Summer again as if she knows Summer's no longer alive. In my opinion, that's the vibe I get from that. I'm going to keep doing me for me and my boys. Summer will always be with me. She was my best friend. That's what the haters fail to realize. Well, Candus, what you fail to realize is that you just said, again, round 2 in about 8 days, you said you got to put Summer to the side and focus on your boys because they're still living. And then just last night on the live where you're showing pictures of her, you say, Summer will always be with me. That's what people say when someone's passed away. So you're saying Summer is passed away when you say that. I am going to keep doing me so that I can focus on my boys. Summer will always be with me. She was my best friend. Bitch, you just said your daughter's not here on this earth no more. That's how people talk about their loved ones that have passed, Candus. You told on your damn self, and so did your mom. Your mom told on you too. Yeah, oh, but, and when you guys watch, I know you're watching because you're like, I'm going to catch something. Well, we're all watching. I watch too. But we're supporting her. We're supporting her. Her channel, it's supporting her. It's helping her when we watch. You really don't even have to watch because there's going to be 1,000 people that clip anything important anyway. But yeah, you know, I fucking watch. I'm guilty of it because I want answers. But we're all feeding into it. We're all freaking giving her exactly. What if that was the payoff for Summer? The bitch had a YouTube channel years before Summer got gone. And Tim Mullins, you've been awfully darn quiet. Where are you? Tim Mullins, where are you, PR manager, media man? Because your client is walking around saying her daughter's still with her in spirit, pretty much. So where are you, Tim Mullins? Did you put a video out today? Let's check. Tim Mullins started his channel and started putting out content as he's trying to distance himself because he's like, oh, we're in some real trouble now. I can't keep covering for their ass and I look like an idiot. Yeah. Anything for a paycheck though, right, Tim Mullins? See, some of us have some freaking morals. Tim Mullins. 9 days ago. Videos. 1 day ago. The Journey. Meeting Don Wells. Dude. Tim Mullen, media manager for Summer Wells family. That's your description of your channel, you son of a bitch. Look at it. Oh, yeah, I said that. On June 15th, 2021, Summer Moon Utah Wells disappeared from her family at her home on BENHILL Road at the furthest southern point of Rogersville, Tennessee. The event had struck my heart just as it had to nearly everyone who had followed the story. My journey ended up with the family from doorstep to Los Angeles to an 8-month change when Dawn was set in jail for breaking probation from pre-summer disappearance event. All the while with not a valid lead being made public for the family to increase their hopes of seeing Summer again. No money. This is a non-monetized channel. I make no money from this channel. If advertisements appear, they are placed by YouTube for their own purposes. Your whole about is about Summer Wells, you fucking creeper, and to the point where you even sound like a compass of what you're saying. Like, and you placed yourself around the area right at the time of her disappearance. You were there actually talking to police and shit. You know who does that? Guilty people. They insert themselves. Now, it's very quite possible guilty people inserted themselves and pretended to be some stupid Mullen media, which, by the way, your sign there, the, whatchamacallit, am I sharing? Your effing sign, can they see that?
Yep.
This, if you change them yellow, is a biohazard sign. Pretty dang close. So watch out for Tim Mullins. Biohazard sign. Right in this bitch. Make that yellow. Warning. Tim Mullins is toxic as fuck. Let's just see what he says about meeting freaking Donald Wells now.
Little critters. I'm going to try to make this one short. That last one, I did not realize how much stuff happened.
I had like 100 people in it earlier.
At the first prayer vigil. Till I started talking about
that's right. Okay,
it. I realized,
saw
wow,
that. We did go over this
that
yesterday.
was kind of a,
okay, well,
what
you know,
they call it, a
screw
junction
that.
in time.
So anyway, Tim Mullins, where the hell you at? Because that is crazy. Thank you, Dazed and Confused. Oh, you do every day. Sorry, where's the hurry up? No, a lot of people were saying, you looked so pretty on Mr. Cher's birthday. I'm like, thank you. Only on that day? So I was like, thank you, Suzanne. So you guys, I mean, we've been going for 2 hours and 20 minutes, and we could do this nonstop, and maybe we got to do that weekend overnight. Oh gosh, maybe we should do that this weekend. Thumbs up in the chat if people are down to do an all-nighter, like tomorrow or Saturday. We would have to do Saturday night. We could do an all-nighter study session. We could replay all of our interviews. We could go through all of it. Like, we could just start at 7 o'clock at night, and we can just stream till people are falling asleep. You guys want to do that on Saturday night? We'll replay all the interviews from start to finish. And I don't know how long that's going to take us, but that's what we need to do. I mean, I've been talking about that for some time. I think we got to schedule it. I'm going to need a monster or two, baby. Are you down for that on Saturday night? Sure. We can stream on Mr. and Mrs. Cher like in the morning or something. Or we could miss a week. He said, no, we can't miss no shows around here. Okay. Well, we're going to cut this short. I'm going to work on that. I'm going to make the thumbnail. I'm going to plan that. We're going to do an all-nighter on Saturday here on Voices, and we're going to call it The Rewind. The Wells Mountain out of Molehills, BENHILL Road. So what do you have to say, babe? We're doing the Saturday night. We're pulling an all-nighter.
Bring it on.
And we're just going to have a study session. We're going to have a good old study session like we are in college. But with our clothes on.
TMI.
That's not how you studied? Oh.
I didn't go to college.
Me neither.
Oh, there she goes again.
Me neither. Well, I actually did go to college. That's where I went to Century College in Minnesota, and that's where I did my beauty school. Thank you, Isla. Up for an all-nighter?
I think it's Isla.
Isla. Isla. Is it Isla? Who says it right?
I'm betting it's me. I bet it's Isla.
Pajama party on BENHILL Road. Yeah, pajama party in this bitch.
Pajamas on the ground.
Is registered under a business. That channel and the chat creator cannot be monetized. Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. That girl. he also hasn't met the milestones.
No, he doesn't have 1,000 subscribers.
You have to have 1,000 subscribers. You have to have, whatchamacallit, so many watch hours.
4,000 hours in a year.
So we'll go to his about. Let's see here. His about, so he has the views.
Well, no, you need 4,000 hours of watch time. The number of views doesn't matter.
Yeah, his views aren't that great. I'll be perfectly honest with you. They're not that great. I mean...
Well, considering he only started 9 days ago, that's not bad.
Yeah, but they're not what he was thinking they would be. They're not like Molly Golightly or they're not voiceless numbers. They're what my evil laugh. Mwah, mwah. Thank you, that girl.
That girl, you're so awesome.
Mark said it right. You said Isla. No, you said Isla.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's Isla.
Isla.
I was right.
Skirt, remember?
Oh, I remember.
Oh, man. We're about to go make some TikToks, I think. Oh, I know what happened with that. That's not what I do. I want to, let's... Stop it! Oh!
Careful. Minty pickled sour sauce.
Who is running this page? I want to know. 4 days ago. And Tim didn't answer me either.
Well, it ain't Dawn then.
No, it's not Dawn.
I don't think you're sharing the screen, huh?
Oh. No, okay, I'm not. Okay. What the freak? Huh.
I love that you do Candus by Wells, and Dawn Wells, family official, comes up first. Comes up before her own channel.
Yeah. There's one video. Oh, that's right. It's that one. There's no about. Okay, so March 7th, 2018. Thank you, Mari. Summer Souls was not a typo. It was a fraudulent slip. Yes, thank you. That is weird. I actually didn't even know that he had said that, and he keeps bringing that up. It's weird. It's so weird. Okay. Dun 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 B. Did he like freaking really copy you? You guys, okay. I look up Dawn Wells. Look up Dawn Wells family official, Dawn B, me, Dawn Wells. He's number 4 on his own damn list. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, word?
8 years ago.
Hi, oh, sorry. Hi, Gretchen. Thank you, Pen Pal. You know what I'm talking about. I just got off of work, and this is amazing. I don't even know what to do. I don't even know.
This has nothing to do with it. Okay. We're starting everyone down. Well, it was okay. What was that guy name? Jose?
Thank you, Miss Chuckles.
Aw, thank you, Miss Chuckles. I'm trying my best. I really want to bring you guys the best.
Oh, Miss Chuckles again.
Oh, Miss Chuckles, thank you. You do those 2 times. Aw, thank you. All right, y'all. We're going to go make some TikToks, I think. Or I don't know what we're going to do. But I got dolled up to do some TikToks. Mom love. And then I'm going to start working. I'm going to make that. I got a show tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central. We have White Rabbit. Her channel. Let's do this.
Oh, Dazed. Those are compression gloves. They were a gift from Under Your Scars. They squeeze your hand nice. They actually feel good.
Yeah, I like them. And they keep me warm. Dang, there's some scary rabbits on here. Okay, word. I know. Oh, we're on.
What are you looking for?
No, I want. What? White rabbit.
Like the white rabbit?
No, white rabbit.
Oh, the one that's in our chat?
See, that's the white rabbit. White rabbit. Yeah. But it's not coming up because we're under yours. If we go under me, you suck. If you go under me, she's there because I just want to see. This is ridiculous. You guys, my dad doesn't even have the tablet yet. He doesn't even put content on his channel yet. Do you know how long it took me to get 161 subscribers? Oh, you're not subscribed to Dad. There, now you are.
162.
Look at my dad go. He don't even know. He doesn't even have a clue yet. Just the head start he has. This is awesome. It makes me smile.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are awesome. Okay, what was I doing? That went off. I was looking for White Rabbit. You guys know White Rabbit. I'm going to set it all up. Make sure you're subscribed to her channel. Not the White Rabbit, but White Rabbit. And we're going to be on tomorrow night here at 7 p.m. And then Saturday night, we're going to start at 7 p.m. Saturday night. And there, will you please drop your link, White Rabbit? This White Rabbit.
Yeah, drop your channel link so we can
make sure everyone is subscribed to her. And White Rabbit, tomorrow we'll talk about it, but you can also stream ours on yours, or if you want to end up downloading it and putting it on your channel too, you sure can. Whatever works. You want to stream on both channels, you sure can. And also, I noticed that you pull up people's videos and you don't really play them, but you can commentary. If you play a video and pause every 26 seconds and put your commentary on there, you will be okay. And what is your dad's channel?
Just put the link.
Yes, baby. I don't know how. Oh.
Here's Papa Cher's channel.
Oh, White Rabbit. So, and anything of mine and yours, right? She can play.
Oh yeah.
You can.
Yeah.
You don't even have to ask. If there's something that you find in our content, you can put it out there. We don't cut. I've only ever done a strike on one person. He was very, 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 very mean and doing very inappropriate things and made my life. He put danger on me. So I did report him the one time. Otherwise, I do not do that, and all of my haters can actually tell you I would not do that. Even if you hated me, you could play my stuff, and I'm not ever gonna strike your channel. I'm not down for that. I don't do that to people. So anything you ever want to point out, don't ever be afraid that we will come for your channel, no matter how big or small you are. We don't do that. The main thing for us is we want to get it out there. And if you find something we didn't find, and you know, you're like, or what about this? So even with constructive criticism, I accept that. I like that. So you can go ahead and just, if you play other people's stuff, try and pause it like every 20 seconds and put some commentary on there. Slow it down a notch, speed it up a notch, and you'll be okay to play it. But I noticed you were being super respectful, and you don't want to risk your channel, but just know you can do that. Subbed up to Papa Cher.
So this is Papa Cher's channel.
Yes.
And this is White Rabbits.
Thank you, little light of mine.
I love that YouTube brought back you can click on someone's name and go to their channel.
Yes, that was annoying that they took that. I remember they did that like a year ago, and everyone, I heard everyone like in every community bitching about that. I think that was a way to stop people, because they would actually do live streams to get people to sub to each other.
Yeah, they're like grow channels. It's like everybody sub to each other, and
if you do that though, you lose subscribers. Never be a part of a sub for sub channel. Because it ruins your channel. No, I did that for a little while at the beginning. I was like, oh, this is cool. But then you lose more subs, it seems like, than you even started by doing the sub for sub channels. Don't do it. Don't do it, because it's like YouTube's watching that and they don't like it, and they will take them back and then some. So don't do that.
Well, plus the sub number doesn't matter.
Papa Cher's over 200 now. Y'all are awesome. You guys don't even know. He is going to be shocked. Oh, actually, he doesn't even know. We should call him quick. Should we end this by calling him? I don't know what he's doing. Let's tell him. Oh, if I get him on the phone, he's going to want to talk for like 2 hours.
My butt hurts.
Okay, I'm going to tell him. I'm going to tell him we're somewhere. Shut up.
Tell him we're somewhere. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high.
I hope we...
There's a channel I must go to.
Hi, Dad.
Featuring Candus.
How are you?
I'm okay. I only got a quick minute, but I wanted to tell you something. We shipped you out your tablet today. How long did that say they would take? Don't say where.
A few days.
Just a couple days. Your tablet's going to be there. So I'll help you. I'll walk you through it. I'll walk you when it gets there. We'll be talking. I'll know, and I'll help you. But what I also did today. What?
You gonna hold my hand while I go through this stuff?
Yes. Yes, we're going to hold your hand, and we are going to walk you through it. But I have another surprise for you.
Surprise?
Yeah, a surprise.
What's that?
Hold on one second. I'm going to pull it up so I can tell you. I have my YouTube podcast, which you're on right now, by the way, but I wanted to call you quick because, yeah.
Hello there, podcast land.
Because you're going to need YouTube to be able to, if you want to watch the podcasts that you do with me and watch my channel and support me, you need a YouTube page, right? So I know you don't, but okay, how can I make you understand this? I made you your own podcast, and you already have 221 followers in the hour that it's been up. Yes, I made you your own podcast channel under mine, and people are already subscribed and waiting for you, which I'm going to help you with all of it. Don't be nervous, don't be anything, but I have it all set up for you, and I'm going to help you with it, and I'm going to put I thought a good way to start, I'll help you with it. You'll send me videos, I'll upload it for you and all of that, and there's no money in it right now. That takes a while to get monetized, and Okay. Well, that's perfect. All right. I mute. Now have over that. You have, how do you refresh this? Oh, let's refresh this. What does it see? You have 233 followers right now, and you've only had your podcast up for an hour.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So that's good, is it?
That is amazing, Dad.
Really?
Really, it takes people years to get that many listeners. It took me a year to get like 200 followers.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. So we got it all ready for you, and we wanted to surprise you.
There's that many people that want to hear me.
Oh, there's going to be more. Just wait till you start putting your content out there, and we've only been sharing it for the past hour, so you just wait.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this. You're making my life very interesting, baby girl.
Yay.
Exciting, even.
Well, good, but I don't want you to be nervous about it. Me and Mark, we're going to help you, and it'll be good. Yep.
You're talking to a guy who's been arrested by a SWAT team more than once, so no, don't worry about nervousness. Oh, maybe I shouldn't say stuff like that on YouTube.
No, they love it, Dad. You say whatever you want to say on the YouTube. They're going to love it. But I'm going to let you go because we're kind of on something else, but I will call you before I go to bed tonight. I just wanted to call you and let you know about that.
Okay, thank you.
We love
you.
you.
My life very exciting, little girl.
Well, that's good. Good. I'm glad.
Yeah, cool.
You deserve it, and you deserve a platform to have your voice.
Woohoo! I can't wait.
Yeah, I just put it as it's Adrian Sprosen, so it's just your name. But we can always change that later. I put up one of the pictures you sent me. It's a good one, don't worry. But we can, when we get together and hang out, we'll get it all. We'll get it all done. It's all changeable, so we can change the picture, we can change the background, we can change it all. We got it all set up. I'll actually read you what it says. You want me to read you what I put in the bio?
Sure.
It was just a quick to do to get it up and going for you. But I put in your bio. Oh, Dad, it keeps going to more people every time I look at it. 255 people. You okay? Okay, so it says, hello, YouTube land. My name is Adrian, and I'm passionate about helping people that are in the jail or prison system. I was in prison for almost 19 years of my life, and just recently I've been getting into the YouTube and podcasts with my beautiful daughter, Cher, also known as Voices Behind the Wall, and my son-in-law, Prairie Boy 77. Together, our family hope to use our experiences to help as many people as we can. I love to listen, and I hope I can use my past mistakes to help others prevent future mistakes. Thank you.
Right on. Right on. That's what I'm all about. Right on.
Okay, good. Okay.
Captured my whole spirit right there.
Did I? I tried. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good. But we can switch it up and everything. We'll get.
You know what's amazing about this, Cher?
Huh?
I've been thinking about doing this for a long time, writing a book to reach out to young offenders and stuff. It's just now that I've reached a point in my life where I can sit down and start doing it,
Mm-hmm.
and everything's coming together. I'm in touch with you, which is the biggest part of it, everything for me in my life. But I just got a computer from my brother, and
Mm-hmm.
stuff in my head that I've been thinking about for years is just starting to flow now. So.
That's good, Dad. That's good.
Big help to me. Oh, it's amazing.
Everyone's asking, what's his
I'm very much looking forward to be part of Podcast Land.
Awesome. Well, you already have been, but I don't want you to just be on my platform. You deserve your own platform. You have a story too.
Mia wants to know if she can be involved too.
Yes, Mia, of course you can, my little furball sister. Oh, people are going to love to see Mia.
Oh, good. Turning into a very sociable animal.
Let's see, I think I can pull that up here so I can show people. Hello? Yeah, I'm here. I'm just pulling up a picture of Mia.
Oh, dear God. So sweet. She's only little.
She just little?
Yeah, she's just a little snickings.
Little snickings. Oh, it's so blurry. Oh, it's so blurry. It's on my community post, but I'll put her on the community post again so you guys can see Mia. It's my dad's little fur ball. It's my fluffy little fur ball kitty. Well, Pops, I'm going to do some recording work, but I just wanted to call you, tell you I love you, and let you know what we've been working on, and that we are all excited to help you get going on your own podcast.
Woohoo! Thank you very much. I love it when you call me. I'm looking very much forward to this. Sounds very interesting and very exciting. I love you too.
Oh,
Crazy girl.
crazy girl. Yeah. Let's wait one second. I'll give you the number one more time before we hang up. We're gonna record a few things, but I'll tell you the number one more time because it just changed.
I have a couple of concerns that I'd like to talk to you about when we're not on the podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's okay. Don't be concerned or worried. We'll get through it. I'll help you. I can actually help. Yeah, we'll talk about it privately.
It's a situation where I don't want. Oh, no, I better not say anything right now.
Hold on, I can mute us. Hold on, I can mute us. Okay, Dad.
Not an issue.
Okay.
Good.
Okay, we were unmuted now. We had to have a private conversation. Okay, are you excited again?
I'm very excited.
Okay, good. Okay. Everyone says they love you, Papa Cher.
I love you guys too. Hope you're having a good day up there in podcast land. It's nice and sunny here in British Columbia.
Nice and sunny in British Columbia. It was snowing like whenever we had dinner. It was snowing out.
Oh wow.
Yeah, wild.
And we're about 9 degrees today. Nice sunny day. There's a warning on the forecast for next week. It's going to go back to -15 for a few days or something.
Oh, that's gross. I hate that.
That's all right. It's more hibernation time for me.
Yeah. Dad, you're at 992.
Sorry?
992 followers.
992?
Yep, you're almost at 300. That's just in 1 hour.
Wow.
And you guys, some of you guys you're saying you're subscribed. Can you throw in the chat really quick? He loves to know where you guys are from. So let's tell Dad, where are you guys following him from? He's in British Columbia. Whereabouts or don't say, Dad.
Yeah, I can say.
No, don't say.
Okay.
New York.
I'm in the interior. I'm in the interior of British Columbia. You can say that.
Okay. Well, you got followers from Belgium, Kentucky, Edmonton, Massachusetts, Illinois, Boston, Wisconsin, Cincinnati. Oh, Tammy is in BC too. Iowa, Ontario, Indiana, New York, Pennsylvania, Massachusetts, Washington State, Australia. Yep. Oh, they're from everywhere. Wisconsin, Alberta, the UK, Ohio.
I'm really looking forward to talking to you folks a lot.
Dad, you got New Zealand. New Zealand here.
New Zealand too?
Yep. Denmark, Europe. Chicago.
Chicago.
Yep, Chicago, California. Lots from Pennsylvania, Virginia, England, the UK. You got lots of followers from the UK, which you love that. Michigan, Phoenix, more Australia, Georgia, San Diego, Ontario, Hawaii, Liverpool, New Jersey, Nova Scotia. Yep, Liverpool. Texas, Ontario, Canada, Virginia, lots of Kentucky, Timbuktu. More Ohio, more UK.
Wow.
Yep, you got.
Wow, I already consider all you folks friends.
Aw. Okay.
The hockey game one.
Oh, one more subscriber and you got 300. One more subscriber, y'all. Someone make a troll account. Dad, you're at 300 followers now.
Wow.
So, that is awesome.
I'm not really sure what that means, but it sounds good to me.
You have 300 people that have subscribed to your podcast, 300 people that are ready and wanting to hear you talk, just like I do. There's 300 people already in waiting for you to get on your podcast.
And that'll happen when I get that tablet.
When you get that tablet, I'm going to walk you through. It's all set up. I made you an email. I made your channel. I did it all. I just have to walk you in on how to get on there and you'll be on there.
I just want to remind you one thing though, Cher. I don't have Wi-Fi here. I don't have any internet here.
The tablet is on my phone plan and it's got unlimited internet built into it.
Oh,
in fact,
I don't have to have internet at my apartment?
Nope. In fact, I have unlimited hotspots on all of it. It's me and the kids, and now the tablet on my Verizon phone bill, and it's got hotspot. So you could actually turn the hotspot on and use it as a Wi-Fi for your phone, for your iPhone, and you can use the internet on your iPhone using the Verizon. Yeah, so I'll help you through all of it, and it won't cost me anything. I pay one price every month. It's all unlimited internet, Dad. So. And you now officially, I'm going to let you go after this, but you now have 310 followers, Dad.
Woohoo!
I know. So that is awesome. But I'll text you before I go to bed. We're going to do some recording for some other social media platforms, but I wanted to give you the good news, and everyone wanted to share in the...
I got a big smile on my face, kid.
Oh, good. Yay! Okay, well, we can't wait till we can get your face up on the screen and everyone can see you.
Okay.
I love you, and I'll talk to you before I go to bed.
I love you too, kiddo.
Bye, Dad.
Thanks for everything. This is really exciting.
Good.
Talk to you later.
I'm glad. Bye-bye. Aww. You guys have no idea, but you just like made it his world. Like, not just his day or a year, like that. This is his life, is to do what I'm doing. And when we started talking, he was like, oh, it was before he even really knew yeah, because I didn't even tell him I did YouTube till I was just like, I podcast. And so he's been slowly kind of learning more and more about it and asking people, like his neighbors, like, what is YouTube podcast or whatever. So he's learning as he goes, but he has wanted to, you guys think my life is crazy. Well, it's got, you know, my dad is a whole nother human who has his whole other journey. So it's interesting to learn and see where he's coming from. Then when I entered his life and what happened and his version of it and my version of it, is I like to learn it and put it together. And it is hard sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna cry. But I think it's good because I can piece things together, and now I have something to tell my kids, like something to show my kids, but it's positive, you know, like my dad's doing something positive. My mom, that's why I tell Candus, like, no matter what you've done or what you're guilty of, like me and my mom will never be in the position me and my dad are in, ever, because she will never own her shit. And my dad and I almost didn't have a relationship until, it's because of Don Wells. The Wells case brought me there. Up until that, and some conversations with Don Wells, I was fine because several years ago I actually did reach out to my dad, and he was not in the place that he is in now. I actually found him when he was still in prison, and we started a relationship when he was in prison still. That lasted for about a year, and I didn't like it. I didn't like how he was talking, and he told me, I don't have anything to offer you, Cher. You are better off just continuing to live your life without me. I have nothing to offer you. I love prison. This is where I need to stay to be safe for myself, and so other people are safe. I have nothing to offer you. Just continue on your life without me. That's what my dad said. I didn't hate him before he said those words to me, and so I was very angry, and I was like, I'm never going to reach out to him again. Fuck him. I'm never going to reach out to him again. And then Summer Wells case and everything, and then I was like, when I start to see like Don was born into something, Candus was born into something, I start thinking, okay, does my dad feel different, whatever. So anyways, I didn't reach out to my dad, but I reached out to my dad's brother's wife, and I said, if you hear from my dad, here's my contact information, have him hit me up. One day she texted me weeks after that. I actually let it go, forgot about it. I was like, okay, well, fuck it, it's not gonna happen, and just I'll go about another 38 years. That's fine. She texted me back. I seen her name, and I was afraid to open it. And then she opened it, and she goes, just so you know, your dad called, and we gave him your information. I think he's gonna call you. And I remember being like freaked out, and a day went by, 2 days went by, 3, 4, 5 days. It was a fucking week. I think he must have been like, what do I say to her or whatever. So he must have been a little nervous too, but it took him like a week or so to get a hold of me. And this is the dad that I got. So his whole, he stopped being, I don't want to say victim, because he did bad things to get where he was at, but he decided it's enough of that shit. And yes, I've done some shitty things, I have a past, but I can still I can have a better life now. Like, I can change this around. And Candus, it's not too late. You can do the same, and your kids are going to have such a better life. Even though it's been shitty up till now, you have a really good chance at giving the kids a really, really good gift at showing them that you changed, because then they will want something. They're going to be, even let's say the system doesn't give them back to you at all, there's going to be a day where they're going to want to face you, Candus, and they're going to want to say why. 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 What have you done differently since then? Like all three of them, hopefully 4, are going to have that day. They're wondering every day. And they're going to ask you why, Candus. They're going to want to know why. What have you done? Why did that happen to me? Why aren't we a family? What have you done to change it? Do you want to be a mom to me now? Do you want to change your life? Do you want to say, I fucked up here, but I am a human and I made a mistake. I am sorry that your life was hell, because my dad apologizes to me almost every phone call. But again, several years ago, that's not the same dad that I had. So it can happen. And Candus, I am telling you, you could change everything. You could change it all. Just tell the truth. Let's say there was an accident at home. Don didn't let you call. Whatever. Even if there was whatever happened. Guilty, you're not guilty. You're just guilty from knowledge or witnessing or whatever. Whatever happened, you can change it. Even if you hurt Summer and you got scared and you had to do something with her, you can change it. You can still do better. You can still live a better life, and you can still make those kids' lives better. So I'm just going to end it at that, or I'm just going to keep blubbering on and on and on, because I'm trying to get through to her, and it's not going to work. She's not at the right time, maybe. It's not the time. And Candus, you could give your boys such a lovely gift. You could give them back part of what you've taken of them, of their innocence. You could give that back to them. And if you were a good, caring mother, a loving mother, like you say, you would do that for them. Love you guys. Good night.